Hello ladies and gentlemen, Luthau here, and welcome back to Warhammer Odyssey. So I thought I'd take it upon myself to look into the cave in the top corner of Drakwald Forest. As you can see, where I'm pointing at, that cave where the 4-skull bear is. So inside there are 5-skull enemies, as well as some 4-skull enemies as well. But if you go deeper inside, there are actually bosses that are 6-skulled. And look slightly different in character model wise that we haven't seen. Very curious to think that could this possibly be an open world dungeon for level 50 endgame when we eventually get there? And could these bosses contain like really powerful loot that we'll have to grind for at endgame? So I tried to get in as far as possible to see what this let's call it a dungeon have. And I could only get like near the end because there's this 6-skulled gore shaman that basically can one-shot you, and I'll probably need extra people, like an extra 1 or 2 people to like help me get to the very end. So I have a gut feeling there's a 7-skulled enemy at the very end to indicate the boss, the final boss of that area. Let's take a look into the footage of what I have found, and yeah. So the first 6th skull is Mogth the Horse Cleaver. So as instead of going straight forward, if you go to the left where it breaks off, he will be down here. It's interesting that he's there with like 6 other mobs, 3 on each side next to him. Again, I didn't live long enough to see if he had any like unique skills or anything like that. He was just chopping at me like the other enemies were, and I just died. Here's a slow-mo of him, so you can kind of get a better picture of him. Again, it's cool that there's a 6th skull down here, but there are so many enemies in this one cave, which just makes me think this is an open world dungeon, because you must need like multiple people in here to like conquer these bosses. So anyway, we've still got one more to look at, and yeah, take a look. The second 6-skull boss is Darkspeaker Ukgraf. So again, he's the reason why I can't progress any further, to see if there's anything new as well. He basically does the same animations and skills as a normal Gore Shaman, which I hope when they eventually bring out the level 50, they kind of make him a bit more unique with his skills, just because he's named first of all, and he's a 6th skull, so I would have thought they would kind of give him some more unique mechanics and skills compared to the other Gore Shamans. But apart from that, I mean, yeah, he does a lot of damage. I've tried to get past him 3 times during the recording, as well as a couple of times just in general without recording. No luck at all. So I definitely need like 2 extra people, either 1 person, just to bait his slow and stun, so that it goes on cooldown, so that the other person just run on by, just to see what's at the end of this dungeon. Otherwise, it's just gonna stay a mystery. But I'll leave it in slow motion so you can get a proper look at him, even though his model is the same as a normal shaman, unlike the other boss. His model's completely different. But yeah, so that's it for basically this dungeon, really. I mean, there's nothing else to say. All I can say is that it looks like an open world dungeon, just the way it's laid out, or it could be like an open world raid in a sense, because of how many mobs there are. Because it kind of looks like you need like 2 tanks and just like few healers and a few DPSs because of how many there are. Unless when we're 50 we'll be a lot more tanking than we are, so maybe it would just require 1 tank, and just to be careful how many mobs we pull at a time. But yeah, so if you want to see what the end of this dungeon is like, if you're on the same server as me, maybe hit me up and I can record us seeing what the end of this dungeon is, and hopefully, and maybe there's a 7-skulled boss. But apart from that, that's all I've gotten so far. So thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Do you think this is an open world dungeon / raid for endgame 50, so that it will be the place to like go to farm for powerful gear? Anyway, so thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out.